broadcast. Team tonight. On one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to Orlando in Florida. Now here's Jones. Inside. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And, Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Pass to Vassell. A three ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's VanVleet. We're about 1 minute into the first. Smith outside. Outside, Walker. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Stolen by VanVleet. On the wing, Walker. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Smith. And Jones pulls it down. And here are the Spurs. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by San Antonio. Smith. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Smith outside. Here's the three. The Rockets again can't hit. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 4. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Jones with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And he makes that one. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Man, this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Now here's VanVleet. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Houston making some changes. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hey, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
Here's Graham. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Branham. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
To the paint. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got his second basket of the game.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Pass to Champagnie. Again, the Spurs good for two.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Here's Coulibaly. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. On defense, San Antonio.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Here's Osman. Bangs home the trifecta.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. They grabbed their own miss. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Timeout called for Rockets. The Rockets making a switch here. Rockets trailed by 13. Now Whitmore. He has 6. Miller outside. There's the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just play unselfishly.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, "I thought they were joking." But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. Pass to Vassell. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. To the right side. Miller with the ball. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Whitmore. Şengün inside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. 18 feet out. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
On the wing, Green. Screen by Şengün. Danny Green, and that's good. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Vassell, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Swiped it away. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vassell's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Goes up to the stripe. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Putting in that extra effort and getting a bucket for it. Sohan not giving up on the play.
Here's Whitmore. 6 points for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Substitution on court.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Plays it up and banks it in. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Graham. No scoring in this one. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Branham. Plenty of space. No good. Shot missing.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Smith, left side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. No good with the layup. And Walker's got the ball here for the Rockets. Down by 12. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
6 to shoot. Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trailed by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wembanyama, a screen. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Spurs leading by 8. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Osman. Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's probably one of the easiest assists Jones will have in his career.
Smith outside. Back to VanVleet. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Osman. Back to Wembanyama. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Brooks outside. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Outside, Jones. Johnson the screen. Over to the left wing. Here's Branham. Walker with the rebound.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
To the middle. And Smith with the stop.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Pass to Osman. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Wembanyama left side. To the inside. It's blocked. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And Walker throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Down low. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Walker. Out to Smith. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Spurs out in front. They lead by 6. And we've got more NBA. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Graham surveying the floor. They set the screen. Vassell, no good. Rockets trailed by 6. Inside. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called the Rockets. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Green, the screen. Going inside. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the screen. Vassell wide open. Here's Wembanyama. He can't get that one. Good D by Miller. Rockets trail by 3. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Timeout called the Rockets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Houston making some changes. Spurs leading by 3. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Smith. In the corner, it's Eason. Back to Smith. Eason with it. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now an 8-point Spurs lead. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Smith, plenty of space. Again, the Rockets score.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Now, here's Vassell. They set the pick. Pass to Sochan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trailed by 6. To the middle. Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
Now, Vassell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Eason, the screen. Smith for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Here's Vassell. And he jams it with authority.
Devin rises to the challenge of the big moment and scores it.
Down low. Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, getting good coaching.
Pass to Johnson. And here is Vassell. Brooks covering. Here's Sochan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you, Jeremy Sochan is a heck of a grinder. He does the little things, draws fouls, gets to the line.
That's good, going 1 or 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. VanVleet left side. There's a screen to the inside. Walker out to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points on the wing. Johnson. Good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Eason, the screen. Here's Smith. It's in!
And a big moment right there for Smith Jr. How about the poise in the clutch?
Now, Vassell. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up.
bag too much. Driver give me there when I'm too clutch with another. All black, red inside, too plush. Go and designer new Balenciaga with Adidas. Mama knew I was a hustler in the stomach as a fetus. I was back and forth the court and now I'm ballin' alopecia. Molly calling me a cause I fell in love with Keisha. Can you point out all the haters? I can't see them through these cottage. And my newest cause I watch when you having plenty of bread, all the pigeons come flocking. You feel me? True be told, I'ma always show the real me. It's chilly, bust down creeping with the matching Richard Millie. Flyer than an eagle when I'm touching down in Philly. Nick 9 a coupe, Lil Wayne, no silly. Ain't no laying up, I'm just drilling and I'm peeling. Gotta roll, skirt out the door with these rocks in the wrist. Too much, 4 Giottos on the bench. Too much, too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos on the bench, too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much.